So, Gilbert Arenas was on LeVar Ball's show, and he has some good things to say about Kobe Bryant. Let's get into it.
Ballers podcast, which I've never seen before, but hey, there's a first one for everything. And he tells a story about Kobe Bryant and how him seeing Kobe Bryant working out at 3 a.m., going hard on game day, and putting the work in that he put in, how that changed his career and his approach to the game and allowed him to level up to the level that he was able to achieve for the Washington Wizards. And he was able to be a great player at one time for Washington. And they even had duels going back and forth with Kobe Bryant. So let's talk about it. Bryant for a change and comparing him that instead of bashing Kobe Bryant for a change and comparing him and saying he's not on the level of LeBron James, which
for just $67.
YouTube should really remove commercial ads. And ridiculous.
As many videos as you want and never have to worry about showing your face on camera or using complex editing
Barely a
tools.
minute into the
With only
video.
a few clicks with Toonby, you can generate a high converting.
Normal fans don't believe. Gilbert Arenas actually went on the Big Ballers podcast and he shared a story which talks about him hearing from somebody that Kobe Bryant goes to practice at 3 a.m. on game days, and he didn't believe that story. So he said,
That's pretty insane. Like, what, training that early in the morning? Personally, not at 3. At 4, the world is just quiet. There's no distractions. You get there, no one's there. You can be more focused. There's definitely advantages for training early in the morning and getting it out of the way and having an opportunity to have extra sessions throughout the day if you want to add that. I know Kobe Bryant certainly had more than one workout per day.
He took a cab. He went to actually see that. And when he went in the gym, he saw Kobe Bryant was already going hard, practicing at a very high level because he loved the game so much. And him seeing that and also noticing what his team, the Washington Wizards, was doing was nowhere close to that hard work like Kobe Bryant was doing, then he was able to switch up and start working in the same way as Kobe Bryant did. And that's what allowed him to elevate his game while playing for the Washington Wizards and actually get to the level that Gilbert Arenas got at one point in Washington. And at one point, he was an incredible player, Gilbert Arenas. They called him Agent Zero. He was.
As much as he's bashing the past era of basketball, because he signed with Clutch Sports or whatever the case may be. He was a great player. I used to watch him a lot, especially a lot of his highlights. Very underrated player back in the day.
Just shooting lights out. And they had actually games where they would duel between each other when he played Kobe Bryant. One was scoring 40, 50. The other one was scoring 40, 50. I think there was a 60-point game, if I'm not mistaken. So it was incredible to watch. And I remember waiting for those games where Kobe was playing Gilbert Arenas because they actually had a great competition going against each other. And it was a pleasure to watch. But the big change in Gilbert Arenas' life and his approach to his game that allowed him to get to that level was because of Kobe Bryant and seeing how almost psychotic of a work ethic he had. So let me let you listen to that story from Gilbert Arenas on the Big Ballers podcast, and we'll come back a little bit and go through Gilbert Arenas and what level he was able to achieve thanks to that on the Washington Wizards. So listen up.
Kobe goes to the gym at 3 o'clock on game day? Like, on game day? No, he doesn't. Showed up. I took a cab. Kobe's right there. Going hard. I remember, I've been to NBA, so I'm looking at I can see, like, this is what they do. Practice at 11, some of them 11:15, 11:20. Right.
That was way too late. Goodness. You think about how much of an advantage you have when you wake up early in the morning. Not just from a sports and fitness perspective, just in general. You're up early, you get through your routine. By the time people are getting out of bed, you're already way ahead. And in addition to that, after a certain time of the day, you start hearing traffic, it starts being noisy, there's more distractions. Waking up early is such a superpower. If you do it for at least a year, you'll notice the difference in how far ahead you are. Imagine doing it for decades. There's definitely benefits to beating everybody up, for sure.
Right, so you can see, like, what it is. It's like, yo, to me, y'all didn't even practice hard, and y'all playing. So y'all do not reward work ethic, right? That's out the window, right? So I'm watching him just go through it, like, he's going this hard. He ain't going hard for us. He's going hard for just the love of it, right? So when I seen that, and then I seen what my team did. I realized I'm about to scale up to a whole different level because now I see what greatness looks like.
And that's the thing, man. Greatness is being an aspiration to others, being the product of work, working so hard to inspire other people to want to do the same thing. It's not through calling yourself the GOAT, calling yourself this alpha, calling yourself all these things in the book. It's doing the things behind closed doors so much so that it shows that in a way that inspires other people to want to take action as well. That's a true leader, and that's a true great individual. I wish more people understood that.
If I'm training like him during the season, because this is during the season, and the season of rest, that don't matter. We all do the same thing in the summer, but during the season, if I can just pluck away and I'm doing the same thing in the season, and that's how I scaled so fast. So from not playing, right, starting at the end of it, and then now most improved, I seen what a workaholic looked like and understood everyone has a weakness, find out what it is, and then just be on demon time, right? It's about the consistency, just stacking the days, right? He's resting, he's going to the club, right? So he ain't get his rest. You got your 200, 300. Then I started watching people shooting. Right? You didn't even play today. Like, dog, you took 20 shots pregame. You took 5 in the game. So for today, you got 15 shots. Then we have a day off tomorrow. You're going to take the day off.
That's crazy, man. It's good. When you look at it like that, it adds up. It adds up. Everything that you do is compound interest. Ever think that when you do your workout, for example, you do 3 workouts this week, you don't think it's enough. No, keep doing that. As long as you keep doing that and you're consistent with it and you don't stop, that's the key, not stopping. Even if you work out twice a week, once a week, as long as you maintain that routine for years, you will see a difference. And people don't want to see that because they think that the more complex the plan is, the more results they get. No, the more consistent you can be, the further you go. And that's what he's explaining here. Compound interest. It's small, but it adds up. You look yourself in the mirror every day, you don't really see much changes. You don't. But over the course of months, years, decades, you notice those differences. So consistency is the biggest key. And he's one of the players that shows that. Because he's not the most gifted player. It's not. He's athleticism-wise, there's more athletic players. Quickness-wise, there's more explosive players. But there's not a lot of players with that work ethic. And that's his advantage. And if that's something you can be in your field. Be the person that shows up the most, that's the most consistent, that works the hardest. You may not beat everybody tomorrow, but 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you will. That's what it takes. And I use the same example in fitness. If you're doing your workouts in your teens, all the way to your 20s, mid-20s, in your 30s, you'll be ripped, you look great, while everyone else has a bare gut and stuff like that. I'm just reached my 30s and I'm still looking better than my 20s because it started in the teens. That is a concept you can take into anything. It doesn't have to be sports. It doesn't have to be sports. In the military, in my engineering degree, in my architectural degree, in all the things that I'm doing, coaching, videos, everything else, it adds up. This is a skill that can be acquired. And it is a skill because the more and more you do it, the better you get. But you need to start somewhere.
15 shots in 2 days. One of my ex-teammates, Vonteego Cummings, told a story. The story's true. He said we was all getting ready to go to the club. We're not underage, so I can't get in the club anyway. Right. But I was like, let's go to the club, everybody. Hey, listen, I got my little paper, let's go. Right? So they going, they getting in line, I'm parking, went right to the gym. Went right to the gym. I know y'all out. Y'all about to drink, have fun. I'm about to run circles around y'all tomorrow. Because I'm trying to get y'all spot. So I need you a little loaded, a little, what's the name? A little fatigued. Yeah. Fast break everything. Sitting there throwing up and everything.
So this story,
man, that's inspirational. I'll end the video there. I pretty much said everything I needed to say in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What's your thoughts about work ethic, consistency, determination? What can you take from this story and apply to your life? I'd really love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video with me. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more reaction videos. God bless.